Well, semi-automatic weapons, that is definitely not something that law enforcement wants to hear, or us for that matter. Coming up on Avenue 57 right now, and you can see that the lights once again off on the California Highway Patrol. Don't know, maybe they're using some sort of tactic where they're back on again. You know what, I'm just going to stay away from that. I have no idea why they keep doing that. But right now, still moving northbound on the 110 freeway. And they're just moving along. Highland Park area is the area where we're at. We'll be in South Pasadena here shortly. This started way down in the Buena Park area. That was Buena Park PD originally behind the vehicle, wanting to pull it over. So he's going away from the area where the crime was committed. Wonder if they have an address where this truck might be registered to. But you can see, definitely eluding, failure to yield. Not crazy high speeds, not this panic type of driving that sometimes we see. It just seems to be driving with intent not to stop. Rick, you definitely, they always kind of weigh what the crime is, and if these are armed robbers, possibly automatic weapons, they are definitely not just going to do that, the kind or gentler. They're going to stay with it. They're going to want to bring this thing to an end. And you can see now, speed's kind of picking up out here. Earlier on, it did seem like he was going about 60, 65. Now he's definitely passing all these vehicles out here. Approaching Orange Grove right now, northbound 110, and you can see that big truck kind of maneuvering around, getting between some of those other cars, and you can see California Highway Patrol shutting their lights off, turning them back on. Possibly they're doing that not to get the other vehicles to pull over to the right away to create some sort of bottleneck. And we're hearing now, and again, this is information, we don't have it confirmed, but we're definitely hearing them giving warnings to law enforcement, armed suspects inside that vehicle. So this kind of changes up that whole chase of what's going on here. Most definitely, and all those types of things are going through these officers' minds, and then on top of all of that, they're worried about safety for the public involved, and then obviously they don't want it's probably one of the last things on their list, but they definitely don't want to harm even the suspect. Just running a red light there. We're definitely in the Pasadena area right now. You can see him getting onto. It's going to. I always get this one. I would always want to call it Colorado, but I know it's not. We're actually on Arroyo Parkway. Sorry about that. Arroyo Parkway, it's where the 110 ends. In the Pasadena area, we're going to start seeing some buildings up here right now. Also, it's basically not slowing down at all. He ran one red light already. That one was a solid green, thank goodness. You can see a helicopter overhead lighting him up right now. We'll figure this out if that's going to be the California Highway Patrol or maybe LAPD. But you can see this vehicle on Arroyo Parkway right now, northbound, just kind of heading out to the 210. Not sure if that's his destination. First time we've seen him slow down a little bit, and it looks like we're making a turn now. It's making a turn on Del Mar, but it gives you an idea how many officers are behind him. Also gives us that moment to take a look. You can see some traffic. There's that helicopter that's lighting him up, making another northbound turn. It does seem like he's over to the 210. We'll figure that out here in just a minute. This is yeah, it's definitely on surface streets. We're right here by the Civic Center area. That's the courthouse right there. I know the police station is nearby as well. Making another turn right now. Making the turn onto Colorado, making an eastbound turn on Colorado. There's a lot of large buildings out here. It's going to eclipse it a little bit. We're going to get Sky 2 in position to keep an eye on it. But interesting where he's going. Don't know if he knows this area, but that's where the police station is. That's where the courthouse is out here. Old Town Pasadena area is also in around here on Colorado. Thankfully, not a lot of activity out here this evening. It is a little bit colder. It's Thursday, but sometimes even on these types of days, we'll see crowds, especially by the restaurants. Looks like he's making another turn here. It's going to be a southbound turn off of Colorado. They said there's more than one person in the vehicle. We were trying to get a look inside inside the windshield, especially when they were lighting it up. I can't confirm or deny that. Right now he's making another turn right there. We're all kind of looking now, but it almost looks like there might be somebody inside that in the passenger seat, but we're not really sure. Yeah. If it was, that was a very dangerous maneuver for sure. Making another northbound turn here, but we're staying in the Pasadena area, so that's kind of interesting in itself. Another wrong way. And driving the wrong way on a one-way road. Rick, that was excellent. You guys, pointing out those arrows. It's making it pretty obvious. And now I'm hearing the officers being told that too, that this is a one-way street. The truck picking up speed a little bit, but the officers from California Highway Patrol staying behind it. Helicopter over it. That's the first time we've seen some traffic right there. I'm sure in the Pasadena area, especially for people who live out here, that it's not a common sight, but I know I've done this once getting out of the mall too, going the wrong way. There we go, doors popping open, dropping off some, there we go, now two people running into the mall. Yep, two people running out into the mall. The truck is continuing, so that answered our question. Definitely more than one person inside that vehicle. So I would guess that they just dropped off some of the accomplices. The driver still driving that truck, a brazen move, but it seems almost planned. Was something that's still on the one-way street and still moving out at a pretty good clip right now after dropping off those other two. He might be thinking that the officers, it's coming to a stop. They're coming to a stop. Now the driver's out as well. There we go. There we go. He's out and running. I wonder if they know the area. There he goes, running into a parking garage. Probably not the best move. I can almost guarantee you that. Can see the officers there in foot pursuit. Wonder why they left their vehicle. They're running in there as well. We're not going to be able to see that takedown, but it does seem that we're going to keep an ear on that. But everybody that was in the vehicle is out now. You can see a number of other officers from California Highway Patrol. And Bill Lacey. I believe that is it. Yep. Well, keep an eye on it. No, the actual helicopter was asking us to keep an eye on the structure to help them out to see if the suspect runs out. I was trying to get a cross street. They're on DeLacy. That I know. I heard him saying that, a parking structure on DeLacy. We don't know the cross, but right now, California Highway Patrol, they have officers inside that structure. They're searching for him. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of vehicles out there, so it's going to be pretty difficult for anybody to hide. We're going to keep our eyes out on this on the structure as well. If the person ran in and then ran out, that's a tough one to really call. But right now, officers from California Highway Patrol in there, the driver of that vehicle in there as well. They're just asking us to keep an eye out to see if we see anybody run out of the building. We haven't at this time. It's coming to an end in the Pasadena area on DeLacy. Well, it actually seems to be a little bit more common. There's been a little bit more of information being passed back and forth between us, and we're always happy to help. Obviously, we are not law enforcement. We're just here to watch, but sometimes we'll have better equipment, better cameras, or in this case, we can stay on this side, and the helicopter can check the other. So we're helping out the best we can. If an officer asks for our help, we're always going to be willing to give it. Right now, though, we've got one ear on the scanner. We're looking to see these officers. They're still searching. We have not heard that suspect's in custody. All right. I wonder if he ran out. There's no other ways to get out. All the bottoms. Well, yeah, but all these bottom ones, they have gates. But there might have been a side exit, you know, like where those guys walked out. Maybe we just didn't see him. Maybe he just ran in and then ran out. All right. Let's kind of just do a little bit of an orbit, if you can. I know we got a lot of company now. All right. What? Delaney and Fair Oaks? Yes. I doubt it. I'm surprised they let this guy go. Hey, are we up on the web? Hey, Webb, we got Heroes of the Sky. Thank you for that. Green and DeLacy, not Fair Oaks and DeLacy. Green and DeLacy. Just want to do a little quick plug. If you guys are listening on the web, if you guys are local, we're going to do Heroes of the Sky, the Hanson Dam. That's going to be the, just Google Heroes of the Sky, Hanson Dam. We're going to be there Saturday with the helicopter. You guys can come and check it out. I hear this is DeLacy in Colorado. Oh, it's between DeLacy. Okay, I get it. Thank you, Rick. Copy. We haven't heard anything about any suspects in custody. They're still searching for all three, as we understand it. This is where the driver went. This is going to be DeLacy and Green, right between DeLacy, between Green and Colorado. California Highway Patrol chasing this suspect into this building. He dropped off two of his companions earlier on at the mall. And they said that was off of Colorado as well. They ran into another parking structure. Right now, all three are still outstanding. They're asking for canine. And, of course, this building has been locked down. You can see the officers every now and then walking, checking it out. But as we understand it, this is a pursuit. Armed robbery suspects from the Baldwin Park area ending in the Pasadena area. After a pursuit, they jumped out, they ran. The drivers in this location, two others at the mall on Colorado, a couple blocks away. Live in Sky 2, I'm Stu Mundell. Back to you two in the studio. Pasadena units, but the Pasadena units are the dogs, right? Oh, we're done. Oh, man. Yeah, I think so. Hey, assignment desk, are we gonna boogie? Oh, well, that's awesome. Rick Brown was texting me also. Seems like this seems to be the place where all the cool people from the station hang out. Well, I haven't even been invited, so I'm just sad. Hey, are we still up on the web? Because I need to. I don't need to, but I'd like to plug the Heroes of the Sky. All right. All right, copy all, thank you, but don't take it down quite yet. You know what, these guys, they abandoned that truck right there. Don't know if that truck is stolen. It's kind of interesting because if it is registered to one of these guys, that's going to be a big, hey, this is who we are. And if it wasn't, well, that's kind of a different story, but that's an expensive ride just to abandon right there in a newer truck in itself. Back to some other stuff. If you guys are local, anybody's local, we got Heroes of the Sky. It's free, and it's going to be on Saturday. A lot of helicopters are going to be there. If you're any kind of aviation enthusiast, they're going to have sheriffs, all kinds of law enforcement. We're going to have PD, California Highway Patrol, news. We're not law enforcement, but we're news. Medical helicopters. Last year there was a really, really sweet Black Hawk out there. Anyways, it's happening out at the Hanson Dam. If you'd like to go check it out, it's going to be on Saturday. It starts about 9 to about 4. If you're interested in seeing this helicopter, it will be there, probably going to show up about 9 or 10. But I'm going to be there, you know what, it's my Saturday, but I'm going to be there a little bit later, probably noonish. Love to say hello to any of the fans, show you the helicopter, can't fly in it, but we can show you how it works, what we do, and how we do stuff. And, you know, always love I'd always love to meet the people who are listening to us. Anyways, we're on our way home. I know you guys like to end with the scenics. There they are. The website. It's an awesome friend of mine down in our technical department. Just got a hold of me, Jose, and said it's if you guys want to get it on the web, it is www.worldwideweb.heroesofthesky. What was it? Dash heroes.airshow.com. Go ahead and Google it. I'm sure Jose got it right. Stu, not so good at that. And anyway, you just go ahead and Google it. It's Heroes of the Sky. It's going to be at Hanson Dam. We're going to be there. Helicopter's going to be there. And it's free. Come on, man. It's free. And last year, Sheriff's 5 did a little thing where they did some rappelling, and they were flying their helicopter around. It's nifty stuff, especially if you're into aviation. And if you're into news, that's good too. And if you're into law enforcement, it's good too. Anyway, hope to see you guys there. I won't plug it anymore. If you're wondering what we're looking at, that's beautiful downtown Glendale. Looking for the Americana. So over here, I think they got it all shut down. Yeah, all the fountains are shut down. It's late. It's late. It's Tuesday. What do you want? And we're on our way home. So good night. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one.